Hey guys, it's Kelsey at Mellowstate. Today I have another day in the life of a full-time reseller. If you're new to my channel, hello. Please ignore the appearance. I'm actually filming this on Sunday, which I'll get to in a second, but Dan and I, my husband, have been gardening since we got home from church. So we are working up a sweat outside, so just ignore this for a second. If you're new here, my name is Kelsey. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and whatnot, which is a live auction platform. All my store links can be found in the description below. Really, everything about me can be found down there. Yes, you heard that right. I am filming on a Sunday, and I'm filming because I have work to do, and you guys know I like to keep it as real as possible. Sometimes being a business owner means putting in hours on the weekend. Monday, I'm going to be sourcing all day. I'm leaving very early in the morning, and my sister, Erin, is going to come over and photograph items for me and host a whatnot show for me with my items. And it's my responsibility to have that all set up and prepped for her. So that's why I'm out here right now. I also have weekend orders to ship out. I haven't sent anything out since Thursday, because Friday was the 4th of July, and then Saturday, I don't like working on the weekend, so I don't ship things on Saturday typically, which is why I am being forced to do it on Sunday night, which is totally fine. It should only take about an hour to do everything I need to do, which is great. So the goal is to pull about 50 items for my sister to photograph for me. She does work for me. And then I'm going to bring them inside, get those set up for her, just like put the box into my office so she knows where to find it. And then I have to pull items to get shipped, packaged and shipped this evening as well, which I'll get to in a little bit. The main portion of this vlog is going to be filmed on Monday though, so you'll see a change of outfit a few times. But like I said, I like to be real with you guys, and this is just a reality. So this is a day in the life / prepping for a day in the life of a full-time reseller. Yay! Okay, that literally took me like 5 minutes to do. I have these two boxes here. This one was already prepped. I kind of forgot I did that a while ago. And I just found a bunch of J. McLaughlin stuff, some Talbot stuff. Actually, this is a Ghani dress right here, which I'm really excited about. Oh, a bunch of great stuff that she has now that she can photograph. It is so hot out. Cooper is not happy, but that took like 10 minutes. Can't complain. Okay, I'm going to go and continue doing some yard work with Dan, and I think maybe once we eat dinner and I'm cleaned up a little bit more, then I'll pull some of the orders I need to do. I have about 12 orders on eBay. I'm thinking like 6 on Poshmark, and pulling and shipping orders really doesn't take long for me. So I'm hoping to actually keep this down to like 30-minute weekend work. Fingers crossed. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Cooper, let's go. Let's go find Dan. We made a mess. We dug all these rocks out. All the plants torn out. This is that's our dead plant pile. A mess we made, but soon it will be cleaned up. Every day this week. It's 4th of July weekend. We've been working on this, so very, very exciting. Good morning, everybody. It's currently Monday morning now. Jumped ahead a little bit. Yesterday, I did finish getting the stuff ready for Erin, as you saw, and I pulled my orders for shipping. However, I didn't actually ship them because I decided I wanted to wake up this morning and make a reel of me shipping them. And by the time I pulled them last night, I was ready for bed in my pajamas, and I did not feel like making a video. So I have that to do this morning. It's currently 6 a.m. in the morning. I'm whispering because Dan and Cooper are both still sleeping. I'm out here in the kitchen. I'm going to make some coffee for myself. I have my outfit on for the day. I have not gotten ready for the day. Like, my hair and face is not ready, so I still have that to do. But if you follow me over on any of my other accounts, you know that I love to wake up early, jump on my treadmill that sits under my desk, and get my listing done bright and early so they're out of the way for the day. I have a sourcing day today, so I'm basically not gonna be home most of the workday. So getting these listings done before I leave is crucial for setting up the day to be good. So the plan is, let me give you a little layout of the plan for today. First, I'm gonna do my 20 daily listings. I'm going to film this what sold video. Sorry about my coffee machine. And get the shipments out the door. And then I'm going to make some breakfast and leave for my first sourcing day of the week. I do pack my breakfast with me because I don't like to eat stuff while I'm out. As you guys know, I'm on a fitness journey or whatever. And so I'll prep breakfast too before I leave. And usually I'm back before lunchtime. So I'll bring a protein bar just in case, but breakfast needs to be made as well before I leave for the day. And I want to leave by 7:30. It's 6:10. So we have not very long to get 20 listings done and ship over 20 items. So let's get to work. I hit a new record with my daily listings. Usually I can get 20 new items listed, which is 60 total listings up across all 3 of my platforms in 1 hour. But today I did all of that in 45 minutes. I use the cross lister and automation tool called nifty.ai. I have it linked in my description. It is the best automation tool I have ever used. I've used a lot of automation tools in my reselling life. I'm talking Poshmark VA, Vendu. I've used List Perfectly. I've used the free one. I have used Prime Lister, and Nifty is by far the elite automation tool. I don't know why I did not switch sooner. There is a lot to love about Nifty. Some of my favorite features is their delisting feature, which basically means, let's say something sells on eBay while I'm sleeping, but it's still listed on Poshmark. Well, with Nifty, they auto delist the items that sell on other platforms so it doesn't double sell while you're busy living your life, which is incredible. Another feature I love is they have an inventory management page where it is just, you can see exactly where everything is listed, how much you bought it for, how long it's been listed, if it's listed on all your platforms or only maybe some of your platforms. It's just the best. Go to my description, click the link at the very top, and you'll get a 7-day free trial. Okay, so I'm going to film a ship with me video now. These are all my sales from the holiday weekend. I haven't shipped in a little bit of time. So I'm going to film this. I am going to try to edit it, but I'm not sure if I'll actually get to editing it. And then I need to make coffee, still get ready for the day, and ship the items. I'll film the ship what sold video, and then I'll ship the items, get those out the door. I don't have very much time. Yeah, mornings, my sourcing mornings are it's usually chaotic. You guys saw me pull these. I pulled them yesterday. It only took like 15 minutes to pull all these. That was my Sunday night weekend work, which you guys know, I preach work-life balance, but sometimes I do spend an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes even, just to make my life a little bit simpler today. So having these pulled has saved me the trouble of going out there and doing it this morning with all of this other stuff to do. Okay, you guys always ask me my cauliflower egg white oatmeal recipe, so I'm going to show you how to make it. It's 30 grams of oats. Any type of oats works. I use the quick oats because it cooks faster, and then you're going to put a cauliflower in it. Use a serving and a half of this cauliflower rice, which is about 120 grams. And then you're gonna put some water in it just to like cover stuff. So I do that much. And this bowl is massive. You need a huge bowl to cook this because there's so much volume. And now I'm gonna microwave it for 1.5 minutes. Okay, so now you're gonna wanna literally douse this thing in cinnamon a lot. And for sweetener, I use monk fruit. I use probably about half a teaspoon in this. So I'll put that in, and then I use half a scoop of my favorite protein powder, which is Rise brand. It's so good. This is the cinnamon toast flavor. I use it for my Ninja Creamies and this, and I mix it into just a bunch of different things. The frosting for my Sola bagels, so I use half a scoop of this. And then mix this all up, which does make it a little bit thicker. And then we'll heat it up again in the microwave for another like a minute and a half. Okay, so it's gotten a little bit thicker. Now for the fun part, we're gonna put 184 grams of liquid egg whites into the bowl, mix, re-microwave for 30-second increments until it's really thick and creamy. Okay, so this is a consistency we're working with now. That's how I like it, nice and thick and creamy. I'm gonna top it with sugar-free maple syrup and 120 grams of chopped up strawberries. This is going to be my breakfast, and I usually have enough for a little bit of a midday snack too while I am outsourcing. Okay, so I've been shopping for like an hour and a half. My cart is completely packed. I found Burberry, lots of Eileen Fisher, Free People, and then this was probably my second best find, which was literally nobody touched it. And this is probably a few $100s if I could find a tag. Trip NYC, it's like a trench coat dress. This is such a good Bolo brand. I'm sorting through my cart now. I'm gonna pay, take a break, eat the rest of my breakfast, and then drink the rest of my coffee and come back in for round 2. This is what we're ending the first rotation with. I went through everything: Anthropologie, vintage polo. We've got Hatch leggings in here, J. Crew pieces. We have so much good stuff. I am like actually a little bit shaky right now. I need to go eat something and drink some water, but we are checking out. Let's see how much it cost. I think I spent around $140 on that cartload that you saw, and it's been a really good day. When I first got here, it was a little bit slow. I'm gonna try to piece together a few of the clips. You've probably already seen them, but hopefully you guys can get the gist of what the bins are. It's a pay by the pound Goodwill thrift store. I have a few tips if you've never been to the Goodwill outlet before. First of all, the lady next to me just hit my car with her door. Bring snacks, water, hand sanitizer, and headphones. Be prepared to like get to work. It is not easy shopping at the bins at all. It's a lot of muscle work and arm movements and lifting heavy things up. So have snacks, have food, have drinks. I have been here for I got here at 8:30. It's currently almost 11:30. I've been here for a while. I'm hungry, so I like to take a little bit of a break halfway through. I do like one full rotation of every single bins, and then I come outside to eat my snacks. I still have coffee left over. I'm finishing my breakfast from this morning, and I got out here just in time. It's currently downpouring outside. You probably can see I got a little bit wet, but that's my first tip for the bins. Second tip is go to rotations. And what I mean by that is they will wheel new bins out. For this one, it's like every 30 minutes. And I used to stay away from the new rotations because it's when everybody would like jump into the bins. You would be packed, like people are shoulder to shoulder next to you, digging through, trying to find good things. I used to avoid it and just go after it calmed down a little bit. I have started going to the rotations, like actually going up to the bins during when they say, okay, you can go now. I'll run up to the bins while I walk. And I have found the best stuff by doing that. So I highly recommend not being afraid. Everybody's there to shop. Just do your thing, have your headphones in, keep your head down, and get to work. During the rotations today, I found Burberry, I found Lily Pulitzer, I found a ton of Anthropologie and Free People and Hatch leggings. I just found so many good stuff at the new rotation. So don't be afraid to go with the crowd. My third tip is don't overlook already gone through bins, because you can find good things. There are a lot of people that just like kind of dibble dabble on the top. They don't actually dig deep under the clothing. And if you go through and flip things, you can also find very good things that way. Things that people have missed, things that have been touched probably like 100 times, but were just left behind. Anyway, I'm going to continue eating. Like I said, it's 11:20. I'll probably spend another hour to probably an hour to 2 hours here still shopping after I finish eating some breakfast to get some more energy in me. This morning you saw that I already finished my listings. This morning was chaotic, so I'm really sorry if the clips before this did not make sense. I was so behind in getting out the house this morning, so we did it. We made it here, but it was chaotic. I was rushing. I have such a fear of missing out. Like, I like to get to thrift stores right when they open, and that was not the case this morning. So I did my listings for today. So basically the rest of the day I can spend shopping if I want, but I don't think I actually want to do that. It is raining pretty hard right now. So I'll give myself about 2 more hours. I don't know. I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Oh, and hi, Annette. I met one of my beautiful viewers here today. She was lovely to speak to. So if you're watching this, hello, and thank you for coming and saying hi to me. Okay, I just finished. Here is the end product of about like 5 hours at the gym. My car is pretty full. I'm happy with it. I am heading home. I think it's about 1:30 right now. I'm absolutely exhausted. I think I'm just going to, I have a protein bar with me, but I think I'll be able to make it home without eating that protein bar so I can have lunch right when I get home. And typically after big sourcing days like this, I do take a little bit of a break. So when I get home, I'll probably take about an hour break before continuing anything else work related. Okay, you guys, it's currently 2:25. I am back home. I am absolutely exhausted. I just finished eating some lunch. We had homemade chicken tikka masala. It's so good. And here's the thing. I could take a break right now. I said I was going to take a break. I could take a break, but what I need to get done still for the day is editing the video you're watching right now. I also want to edit the what sold video I took this morning while doing my shipping because I want to get that posted today. And then I have a bunch of other social media, like little things, answering comments, just replying to some people that I also want to get done, which is very relaxing. It's just me sitting at my computer doing all that stuff. And then I worked like almost 7 hours today. Like I left the house at around 8 o'clock, 8:15, and then I just got back at like 1 or 2 o'clock, I guess. I'm not really sure. Anyway, what I am trying to say is I try to keep my hours at 8-hour days because work-life balance is extremely important to me. However, thank goodness we are going on vacation soon, and there are so many perks to being a full-time reseller, working for yourself, being your own boss. But when it comes to like vacation time and managing your store and managing people, you have to prep ahead. So because I'm going on vacation, I do think these next few weeks I will be putting in a few hours here and there just to try to get started on the process of leaving for vacation for a little bit. So I'm gonna do some editing. It shouldn't take me more than an hour, and then I'll be at like my 8-hour day. And then I want to head outside to my inventory space and do some inventory auditing because we're already past 6 months in the year, and I try to audit my inventory twice a year, and I have been so behind on it since like probably over a year ago. I just feel like I'm always playing catch up. Plus, as I've mentioned, I'm potentially going to go with a new inventory system. So I need to get started on just sorting my inventory out now, which will take me, it's a very time consuming process. But I'll probably do that for like 1 to 2 hours this afternoon once I'm done editing. It's currently 5:17. I took a little bit of a break and I went for a walk. It's so humid outside, but now I'm on to my overtime work for the day. I did my 8 hours of work, but I have a little bit of extra work to do. So here we are doing some overtime as a full-time business owner. It just is what it is. So my goal here today is to inventory audit a few of my boxes that you see behind me. I like to do this 1 to 2 times per year. As I said earlier, super behind on it. I probably have a lot to catch up on. And whatever I find that has been listed for too long or needs some new photos or needs a new title, I'll fix up now. The items that have been listed over a year, I'll pull out and probably sell and whatnot or donate and just clear out, make more room for things that actually have good sell-through rates and hopefully people will want. I use Nifty to do this. Let me show you. Okay, so this is what the Nifty screen looks like. This is my cross lister and automation tool. As you can see here, there's columns for each of the stores. I do not sell on Depop and I do not sell on Etsy. So basically I'm going to look through, once I pull an item, I'm going to search the item in the search bar and it will come up. Let me show you an older option because I know I have one here. Okay, here's a good example of an older item I have. This is listed on Poshmark and it's not listed on eBay or Mercari, which is a big mistake. The end goal of this is to get everything listed to all the platforms they're allowed to be listed on and delete duplicate items or items that shouldn't be here. Like I know for a fact I've already sold this, so I'm just going to delete that right off the screen now and take care of that. I also know for a fact I just sold this. So the problem is when I switched automation tools, the two tools I was going between kind of got mixed up and created a lot of problems because I accidentally left one of the automations on for my old tool when really I should have completely ended that subscription and then went to the new one. So that was my fault. And I have a little bit of cleaning up to do, which totally makes sense. My mistake. Clear items out that need to be cleared out, make sure there's not any duplicate listings, and make sure everything is cross-listed on all the platforms if they are going to stay in my inventory. I already have permission from Dan to watch Hunchback of Notre Dame while doing this. If you guys didn't know, Dan and I are going to Disney World in a few months. So we've been watching through so many Disney movies, and this is one of the movies he was okay with me watching alone. So I'm super excited to watch this while getting some work done. This is what we are working with. I pulled a bunch of boxes off the shelf. I have a pile of stuff for whatnot. I have really good stuff in this. It's kind of funny because you would think, oh, she's pulling this stuff, so it must not be good. And that's really not the case, you guys. I have this beautiful polo color block that just, I can't move for the life of me. It's men's. I don't really sell men's. Actually, a lot of the stuff in here is men's, like these Lacoste pants. I have L.O. Bean. I have Tommy Bahama. I have Faraday pants, shorts in here. And it's great pieces. For some reason, I just can't move them. So I'm going to put them in whatnot, let somebody else buy them for themselves, or pick them up to resell. Look, I even have this amazing brand spanking new Harley Davidson jacket. I have had this forever. I can't sell it. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And I'm going to throw it into a whatnot show because I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I can't move these pieces. So I did want to mention that I do have an entire YouTube video about how I do my inventory audits. Go check out that video if you haven't already, because there are a few different steps I take to decide, am I going to keep this item? Am I going to donate this item? Am I going to sell this item and whatnot? If I am going to keep this item, do I need to lower the price? Can I keep it the same? Can I take different photos? There's a lot of little steps to take to make a complete inventory audit, and I go over all of that in my YouTube video. Anyway, you guys, I am done work for the day. It's about dinner time. I spent just over an hour doing some of this inventory audit, and I'm feeling really good about it. I've got a busy day sourcing tomorrow, so I want to take some time off before getting back into another full work day. If you like these videos, please give them a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when I put new videos out, be sure to hit the subscribe button. These videos take a lot of time, and any comments, likes, engagement you give them means so much to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this far. I will catch you in the next one. Smooches. I lied. I really quickly wanted to empty the truck, and with that comes a little bit of organizing. This should take about 30 minutes. This is what I do when I empty the bins haul, or I go through the bins haul. I just have a bunch of different totes. Each of these totes is designated for a whatnot show. So this one is a woman's extra small to large. This is a men's whatnot show container. This is a whatnot show for Aaron. This is a plus size whatnot show. Then I make a pile for laundry because yes, I do wash things when they need to be washed, but otherwise I try not to pick up stuff that needs stain treated. I still have to go through all this stuff. This is my little kids pile. Look how cute. You guys have been asking me to pick up more kids stuff for whatnot, so I found this little quilted puffer jacket. Is that not so cute? And then I found Janie and Jack, which is such a good kids brand. I was really excited about that. Some Gap stuff and new tag stuff. So that's what I'm doing really quickly. And now after this, I'll be done my work night.